Good morning. It is a cloudy day in South Florida. It's peak hurricane season, but that's not what you're here for. Joe Rogan uh, did have an interesting debate or a discussion with Tom Segura the other day, discussing the Kamala Harris and Donald Trump debate. Just want to play a few seconds of this and get our take. It's always interesting to hear what Joe Rogan's sort of stance is, as he tends to represent, an interesting part of the electorate. So let's go ahead and listen.
Biden drops out, forcing Biden to drop out. Right, whatever they're doing, whoever's writing those speeches, getting her to deliver them, coaching her, she's nailing it. She nailed that one speech. She's like, "Say it to my face."
Oh yeah,
Everybody's cheering.
she nailed it, dude.
And then last night, to me, when I was like, "Oh my God, this is jujitsu," where she's like, "If you go to his rallies, his crowds are boring. They're tired.
They're
they
all
all
leaving
leave
early.
My crowds are the best crowds.
Oh,
I have the
yeah,
number one
yeah.
crowd." He couldn't help himself.
And she got him. She baited him on that. She walked him right into it.
100%. 100%. See, the difference in that debate was not a difference in like who's going to have better policies, who's going to be better for the country. The difference in the debate, in my opinion, was who was better prepared. She was way better prepared.
Yeah.
And even when it came to answering tough questions, instead of answering, she would just say things that she believes.
Yeah, sure.
And they sounded real good.
Yeah, that's
the soundbite.
That's called being a savvy politician.
It's also called being someone who's working with a team versus someone who's like, they said Trump, that deal was the best deal. They've never seen a deal like this before. They said, how did you put that deal together?
People said that was just brilliant. Yeah, I know. He's like,
he's not working with a team that's like, I mean, I know he's doing like mock debates. I know he did one with, I think he did one with Tulsi Gabbard, but someone needs to like tell him like you've got these tiny little windows and you should have all the words ready for those windows.
He started
there should
out
be no repeating things.
Yeah, he started out strong.
Yeah.
Because out of the gate, everybody can't help but get in their own way who they are, right? And for him, it's like, okay, don't get fucking crazy. Like, I'm sure, the thing is like, don't say wild shit.
Don't say people are eating cats.
Eating cats and dogs. And, they're fucking coming in here eating all our pets. And, you just watch and you're watching this thing, you're like, what? And this is fucking insane. And then for her, they're just basically like, don't laugh like a stripper. Like how every time you come to a podium, you're like,
well, that's a panic.
Calm down.
It's a move that like comics will do when their material's not that good. They laugh.
They laugh through it. Exactly.
Yeah.
But then you remember, this is somebody like take away your politics or whatever you believe. This is a former prosecutor. It's a trainable person, right? If you're a prosecutor, you can get the information, and regurgitate it.
She's not dumb by any stretch. See, people want to say she's dumb because she's not good off the cuff when pressure's on her, but you don't understand what that kind of pressure's like. Like the kind of pressure that lady has been under for the last, let's just think about the pressure she's been under for the last 4 years as being vice president. Everybody hates her.
Yeah.
A lot of gaffes, a lot of dumb things. So every time she's saying something in the back of her head, she's like, don't fuck this up.
Yeah.
They're going to come for you. They're going to use this against you. Don't say, did you just fall out of a coconut tree?
Yeah.
Don't say that one again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, so there's that kind of pressure. So it's very hard off the cuff. But when you give her time and prepare her, like last night.
It's a good showing for her, for sure.
Very, very good showing. And
All right, let's stop it there. Very good showing, glowing praise from both Tom Segura and Joe Rogan. I'm just surprised whenever these sorts of things come out of Joe Rogan's mouth, because I just don't know where he comes from or what he gets at politically, because sometimes he seems to be so far gone. And then sometimes you have a 3-minute stretch where just everything he and his guests say are exactly spot on. Their understanding was my understanding. She was absolutely prepared. She ran the table. She had the better sound bites. He was confused and he got thrown off the trail a number of times. So it's encouraging to get that kind of feedback from sort of the center of the country. again, with Joe Rogan and sort of Tom Segura, I think Tom Segura is a little more intelligent and in tune with what's going on. And, you get someone like that in front of Joe Rogan and he starts to sort of come to that position as well. So yeah, that's that. So Joe Rogan heaping heavy praise on Kamala Harris once again, saying that she is prepared, that she came out looking a lot better in this one than did Donald Trump. And you can imagine that a lot of other people felt that way, and that is how a lot of other people did feel. So at the end of the day, we have to take everything with a grain of salt, and we'll see where Joe Rogan comes out on the next set of issues. But I found that clip to be interesting, and we will see what happens next time. So hit the like button and subscribe, drop me a comment, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.